Hello and welcome to History's a Blast. I thought it's time for another channel update. Coming to you here from our campsite in Keystone State Park, just about 40 miles east of Pittsburgh off of US Highway 22. Coming to the end of the last camping trip of our 2021 season, where we've spent 24 days in east central West Virginia, exploring the mountainous wonders of the Monongahela National Forest and experiencing some of the logging, railroad, and industrial heritage of that region. So we rode the famous Cass Scenic Railway in Cass, West Virginia, and the lesser-known gem out of Durban, West Virginia nearby. The final video in the Meriwether Goes South series, which was about our early spring trip down to Huntsville, Alabama and back, just premiered the beginning of this week, and we still have to edit and publish videos from two trips that we took in between that trip and this one, so it'll be a while before anything on the West Virginia trip gets published. Although my love of steam railroads and logging railroads in particular might tempt me to push a train video to the head of the line. All told, we've been on the road this year for 67 days, traveling a little over 3,300 miles. And that's 67 days out of the 170 or so days that we've had since things began to thaw out after Easter here in Pennsylvania. Last year we spent 47 days on the road, traveling 1,800 miles, which we think is pretty good given the restrictions on travel imposed by the pandemic. Now, most of the miles we've traveled this year and last year, frankly, have been in Appalachia, on some very winding, what I would call B- to C- quality roads, 2-lane highways, and that includes US highways. But the GeoPro called Meriwether has come through with flying colors so far. There's a bit of a seep somewhere in the plumbing of the toilet. And you might have seen the video that was the first chapter in the GeoPro Meriwether Diaries about the loose screws in the furnace mounting frame. But otherwise, we're very, very happy with the quality of build and the endurance factor of our 19 FD. Well, we returned to Philippi in June for a week. We stayed over the mountain in Parsons, West Virginia, in the next valley east. But our focus was the Philippi Days, a revival after pandemic restrictions had shut things down, of their annual festival that they have in this little town on the anniversary of the Battle of Philippi, which was the first land battle in the Civil War, predated the first Battle of Bull Run by several weeks. And we learned about Philippi Days on our short day trip down to Philippi to see that famous covered bridge back in, I believe, March. There's a video on that. I'll put a link to it in the description for you. Called The Bridge at Philippi is the title of the video. Now, as I said, we camped at Parsons, which is one valley east. And in camping in Parsons and being in a whole new county, we discovered that there are a lot more Civil War battle sites in West Virginia from early in the war. And we'll share some of that with you in videos on that trip, as well as yet another old stone iron furnace that we found in the middle of nowhere. So look for 2 or 3 videos from that trip. Now, mid-July found us going up through the Allegheny National Forest in our home state, and on the way to the Lake District of New York. And we'll have videos on one of Pennsylvania's great natural wonders and a couple more kitschy Pennsylvania roadside attractions. Up in New York in the Lake District, we'll share a video about a side trip we took to a spectacular waterfall, not Niagara, and a little bit of Revolutionary War history. So look for that in upcoming videos, probably by early winter, the way things are going. And then we'll start to publish stuff from this trip, which has been, as I say, has been a long trip. We've been on the road 24 days, and we think we have quite a lot to share with you that you might be interested in. So we've had a fun time this season camping our way through history, proving once again to ourselves, and we hope to you, that history is a blast. See you on the road. Thanks for watching. Please click the thumbs up icon to like the video and share with your friends via email or social media. I'd love to have you subscribe, and if you do, please click the little bell icon so you'll get notifications whenever I post a new video. Goodbye.